వెంకటేశ గోవింద శ్రీనివాస గోవింద శ్రీ వెంకటేశ గోవింద. సర్వత్ర గోవింద నామ సంకీర్తనం వింద గోవింద. ఆదిశేషానంతశయన శ్రీనివాస శ్రీ వెంకటేశ. ఆదిశేషానంతశయన శ్రీనివాస శ్రీ వెంకటేశ. ఆదిశేషానంతశయన శ్రీనివాస శ్రీ వెంకటేశ. ఆదిశేషానంతశయన శ్రీనివాస శ్రీ వెంకటేశ. రఘుకుల తిలక రఘురామచంద్ర సీతాపతే శ్రీరామచంద్ర. రఘుకుల ശ്രീ നരസിംഹ ജയ നരസിംഹ ലക്ഷ്മീ നരസിംഹ 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 ശ്രീ നരസിംഹ ജയ നരസിംഹ ലക്ഷ്മീ നരസിംഹ. ശ്രീ ഗരുഡ ഭഗവാൻ കീ ജയ്. വൈനതേയം ഭജരേ മാനസ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ 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 വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം 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 ഭജരേ വൈനതേയം ഭജരേ മാനസ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ വൈനതേയം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം ഭജരേ വൈനതേയം ഭജരേ മാനസ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ വൈനതേയം ഭജരേ മാനസ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം ഭജരേ വിഷ്ണുവാഹം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം ഭജരേ മാനസ പക്ഷിരാജം
गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम् मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम् मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
जनयन विधि नमित हरण मुख विबुध विनुद पद पद्मा
जलजनयन विधि नमुज हरण मुख विबुध विनुद पद पद्मा विबुध विनुद पद पद्मा मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव
मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
जगदयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी
भुजगशयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी
भुजगशयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी
जनन मरण भयहारी
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव
मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
तापमपाकुरुदेव
मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
चक्रधर दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोकचरणा
शङ्खचक्रधर दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोकचरणा शङ्खचक्रधर दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोकचरणा सर्वलोकचरणा मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
अगणित गुणगण असरण शरणद विदलित सुररि पूजाला
अगणित गुणगण अशरण शरणद विदलित सुररि पूजाला अगणित गुणगण अशरण शरणद विदलित सुररि पूजाला विदलित सुररि पूजाला
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
मम तापमपाकुरुदेव मम पापमपाकुरुदेव
भक्तवर्यमिह भूरि करुणया पाहि भारती तीर्थम् गमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम्
मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा
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 श्री लक्ष्मी हयग्रीव स्वामी की सकलवाणीश नायक सकल मेधा प्रदायक
सकलवाणीश नायक सकल मेधा
प्रदायक सकलवाणीश नायक सकल मेधा प्रदायक
सकलवाणीश नायक सकल मेधा प्रदायक
हसित ताम्र प्रतिष्ठिता सुदुडु बीज विवेशिता
हसित ताम्र प्रतिष्ठिता सुदृढ बीज विवेशिता
हृदय सार स्वरूपक हृदय सुरारी प्रदायक
हृदय सार स्वरूपक हृदय सूरारिदायक
जय जय श्री हयानन जय जय श्री हयानन
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 जय जय श्री हयानन
जय जय श्री हयानन
आंजनेय मूर्ति की
जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान
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 जय हनुमान बजरंग बली
जय हनुमान बजरंग
श्रीरामदूता जय हनुमंत। जय जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। जय सिया राम की जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी 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 जय बोलो हनुमान सीता राम सीता राम सीता राम 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 सीता राम सीता राम सीता राम 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 सीता राम सीता 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 राम सीता राम 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 सीता राम सीता 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 राम सीता राम 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 जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान।
प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूता हनुमंता आंजनेय
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 हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंता बलभीमा आंजनेय
हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंता बलभीमा
बलभीमाञ्जनेय
हे पवनपुत्र हनुमन्त बलभीमाञ्जनेय
हे पवनपुत्र हनुमन्त बलभीमाञ्जनेय
हे पवनपुत्र हनुमन्त बलभीमाञ्जनेय
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 बलभीमा 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 आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा 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 आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा 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 आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा 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 आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
बलभीमा आञ्जनेय
जय हो जय हो जय हो 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 आञ्जनेय
जय हो आञ्जनेय 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 जय हो आञ्जनेय
जय हो आञ्जनेय
जय हो आञ्जनेय
जय हो आञ्जनेय
जय हो आञ्जनेय
प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूत हनुमंत आंजनेय
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 हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंत बलभीमांजनेय
हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंत बलभीमा आंजनेय
हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंत बलभीमांजनेय
हे पवन पुत्र हनुमंत बलभीमा आंजनेय
बलभीमांजनेय
बलभीमा आंजनेय
बलभीमांजनेय
बलभीमा आंजनेय
प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूत हनुमंत आंजनेय
प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूत हनुमंत आंजनेय
हनुमंत आंजनेय
हनुमंत आंजनेय
हनुमंत आंजनेय
हनुमंत आंजनेय
जनेय 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 रामचन्द्राय जनकराजजामनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराजजामनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् कोशलेशाय मन्दहासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसर्वराय मङ्गलम् चारुकुङ्कुमोपेतचन्दनानुचर्चिताय हारगडगशोभिताय भूरिमङ्गलम् चारुकुङ्कुमोपेतचन्दनानुचर्चिताय हारगडगशोभिताय भूरिमङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुजनचित्तकामिताय शुभमङ्गलम् रामदासमृदुलहृदय तामरसनिवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय दिव्यमङ्गलम् रामदासमृदुलहृदय तामरसनिवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय दिव्यमङ्गलम् 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 दिव्यमङ्गलम्.
That was truly a mesmerizing bhajan by Detroit Bhajanamritam group. Thank you very much for your time and effort. Now may I request our temple founder, president and spiritual director Dr. G. Krishnakumar uncle to honor the artist. Neelakantan. Jay Murli. Dr. Srinivas Kauturu. Thank you. Venkatesh Venkatramananna. Deekshita Balaji. Varun Raghuanna. Thank you very much.
விஷயங்கள் அதுக்கு முன்னால் நடந்தது தான் மீனாட்சியுடைய அனுகிரகம் என்ன மாதிரின்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். இங்கேருந்து எந்த தான் வரணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அங்கேருந்து தகவல் தெரிவிச்சிட்டாங்க. இந்தியா விஷயந்தான் தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு. அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சிட்டாங்க, என்கிட்ட அவங்க ரூபா கேட்க முடியாது அமெரிக்காவுக்கு அனுப்புறதுக்காக. வேறு இன்னொரு பீஸ்ட்டை ஒருத்தருக்கும் தெரியாமல் வேறு இன்னொரு பீஸ்ட்டு 5000 ரூபாய் கடன் வாங்கி வச்சுக்கிட்டு அவருக்கு பாஸ்போர்ட் எல்லாமே எடுத்து வச்சுட்டாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னொரு 10 நாள் இருக்குங்கும்போது இன்னும் பதப்படுத்து 10 நாள் இருக்குது. அப்படிங்கும் போன சமயத்தில் எனக்கு ரொம்ப வேணுங்கிற ஒரு டிப்டி கமிஷனர் அவர் என்னுடைய சொந்தக்காரருக்கு கோவில் கட்டியிருக்காங்க, அதுக்கு கும்பாபிஷேகம் பண்ணணும், நீங்கள் போய் பண்ணிட்டு வாங்கன்னு 2 பையங்க கூட வந்தால் அதை கூட்டிட்டு வந்திருந்தேன். சரி கேட்டுட்டேன். அவர் ரொம்ப நல்ல மனுஷன், சரின்ட்டேன். ஆனால் அப்போ அந்த பையங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க, நீங்கள் வர வேணும், நாங்கள் காரில் இங்கே கூட்டிகிட்டு போயிடுறேன்ட்டு அவருக்கு என்ன சொன்னாங்க. அவர் போனதுக்கப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் நாங்கள் சிரமமாக இருக்கும் ஐயா, பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டில் நீங்கள் நின்றுங்க, அங்கே கூட்டிகிட்டு போயிருந்தேன். சரின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் அங்கே பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டில் போய் நின்றேன். அங்கே போனதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன சொன்னால், ஒரு பேப்பர் எழுதி கொடுத்து இதை எடுத்துகிட்டு நீங்கள் பஸ்ஸில் போய் நான் கடையில் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். நான் சொன்னேன், அவருக்கு நேராக நீ என்னை இங்கே கூப்பிட்டு போகிறேன்னு சொன்னேன். அவர் போன பிறகு நீ பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டுக்கு வான்னு சொன்னேன். அது வந்துட்டேன். இங்கே வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் மறுபடியும் திருப்பி நீ அங்கே லெட்டரை தரேன்னு சொல்லிடுறீங்க. அது சரியில்லை, மரியாதை இல்லை எனக்கு. நான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு உடனே ஒரு இதை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு நான் வீட்டுக்கு வந்தேன். வீட்டுக்கு நான் உள்ளுக்குள்ளே நுழையிறேன். அப்போது ராமகிருஷ்ணன் சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு பீன் வர்றேன். ஐயா நீங்கள் ஊருக்கு போயிருக்கீங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்களே அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. அப்புறம் அப்பதான் மீனாட்சி அவன் மேல் கோவத்தை சொல்லிட்டு வந்தார். ஏன்னா அங்கே போனேன். அப்போ தான் அந்த சேர்மன் இருந்தார். நான் உங்களை வர சொல்லியிருந்தேன், வேறு யாரையும் ஏற்பாடு பண்ணியிருக்காங்க எப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்க. எனக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு நான் போயிருந்தேன். நான் போயிருப்பேன், இதாக ஆயிருக்கும். அவர்கிட்ட எல்லாத்துக்குமே அனுப்பிச்சு பாஸ்போர்ட்டெல்லாம் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன். கிடையாது, இவர் தான் போகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிவிட்டு அவர் தகவல் சொல்லி என்னை அனுப்பிச்சாங்க. அங்கே ஒரு கும்பாபிஷேகம் கிருப்பானந்த வாரியார்னு கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. அவர் பெரிய மகன். அவர் கும்பாபிஷேகத்துக்கு என்னை சொல்லியிருந்தார். அங்கேருந்து கும்பாபிஷேகத்தை முடிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் நான் இங்கே வர்றதுக்காக நான் மெட்ராஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். அப்போ தான் முதல்ல இந்தியாவிலேருந்து ஒரு அர்ச்சகர் வெளியோடுறதுனால நிறையா பேர் கூப்பிட்டு என்னை ஒரு விசேஷமெல்லாம் செஞ்சுருந்தாங்க. அதனால் நான் கொஞ்சம் அசதியாக இருந்தேன். நான் மெட்ராஸில் ஃப்ளைட்டில் ஏறினதுமே நான் அப்படியே கண் அசந்தேன். 21 அந்த சீட்டு நம்பர் எனக்கு கொடுத்தாரு உட்காந்து. அதுக்கப்புறம் அங்கே கோவிலுக்கு வாரம் வந்துட்டு இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒருத்தர் அவர் என்ன சொன்னார், நீங்கள் எங்கே போகிறீங்க அப்படின்ட்டா அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். சரி நீங்கள் அசதியாக இருக்கீங்க. ஆமாம் அப்படின்னு என்னை அங்கேருந்து 7வது நம்பர் சீட்டில் போய் உட்காருக்கின்றார். 6 வரைக்கும் ஃபஸ்ட் கிளாஸு. இப்போ மாதிரி கிடையாது. அப்போ சும்மா அப்படியே ஃப்ளைவுட் அப்படி சுற்றி வச்சுருப்பாங்க. அதில் போய் உட்கார சொன்னாங்க. 7 அதில் உட்காந்துட்டேன். அவ்வளோதான் எனக்கு தெரியும். பாம்பேயில் போய் ஃப்ளைட் இறங்க போகுது. ஒரே தான் ஒரு 100 வெடி வச்சு பக்கத்தில் இருந்தால் எப்படி இருக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி திடீர் சத்தம் கேட்டு முடித்தா ஃப்ளைட்டு கீழே வந்துடுச்சு. நான் அந்த 21ஆம் நம்பரில் இருந்ததுன்னா என் இது முடிஞ்சு போயிருக்கும். அந்த 7ல் இருந்ததுனால அப்படியே இன்னும் 9 எமர்ஜென்சி கேட்டு அந்த இதில் ஏறி அப்படி இறங்கினேன். இறங்கும்போது அந்த நித்தியப்படி பூஜை பண்ணுவேன். அந்த மூர்த்தியை கையில் எடுத்துகிட்டு அப்படியே இறங்கிட்டேன். போகிறதுக்கப்புறம் அப்படி பாஸ்போர்ட் அதெல்லாம் அங்கே விட்டுட்டுமே அப்படின்ட்டு நினச்சேன். அங்கே போனால் அங்கே ஏர்கோட்டஸ்லாம் போக்குவரத்து போங்கன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அப்போ ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்தது. அந்த பொண்ணை தூக்கி அப்படி ஆளுதே இருந்தது. அந்த பொண்ணை தூக்கி அங்கே வச்சுட்டு நான் வந்தேன். அந்த பெண்ணை அப்படி கூட்டம். அப்புறம் கார் வர முடியல, தண்ணி இருக்குது. அந்த இன்ஜின் வாட்டர் இன்ஜின் இருக்கு, அது மேலே யானை மேலே அப்புறம் உட்கார வச்சு அங்கே கூட்டிகிட்டு போனாங்க. அங்கே போய் இறங்கினதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த பெண் உன் பேர் என்னம்மான்னு கேட்டால் சியாமலான்னு சொல்கிறது. சியாமலான்னா மீனாட்சி தான். மீனாட்சி பேர் தான் சியாமலா. மீனாட்சி தான் வந்து மீனாட்சி சொன்னாங்க. அப்புறம் சரி சரி உட்காந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க அப்பா அம்மா அவங்க அப்புறம் வந்தாங்க. அப்புறம் தான் அவங்ககிட்ட கொடுத்துட்டேன். அவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் இந்த பல்லெல்லாம் உடஞ்சி போச்சு 2 பேருக்குமே. அப்படி அடி எடுத்து நான் அந்த 21 உட்காந்துருந்தேன்னா இங்கே பேசியிருக்க முடியாது. இப்போ நான் அன்றைக்கி கூட முடிஞ்சு போயிருக்கும். ஜூன் மாதம் 19ஆம் தேதி முடிஞ்சிருக்கும். அப்புறம் அங்கேருந்து அப்படியே ஃப்ளைட்டில் ஆக்சிடென்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்து நான் வந்து மறுநாளைக்கு காலம் அங்கே நைட்டு நான் அடுத்த ஃப்ளைட்டு போகிறேன்னு சொன்னேன். போகக்கூடாது, டாக்டர் வந்து டெஸ்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு அப்புறம் வந்து போகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. அப்புறம் என்ன வேணும்னு கேட்டாங்க. எனக்கு பூஜைக்கு புஷ்பம் வேணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன். நிறைய புஷ்பம் கொண்டு வந்து கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. மறுநாளைக்கான பூஜையெல்லாம் பண்ணிவிட்டு வந்து அதுக்கு ஒரு 3 வாரத்துக்கு முன்னால் பாண்டூப்புன்னு அங்கே ஒரு ஊர் இருக்குது. அந்த ஊர் கோயிலுக்கு போய் கும்பாபிஷேகம் நான் படிச்சுட்டு வந்தேன். பாம்பேக்கு பக்கத்தில் பாண்டூப்பு. அவங்க வந்து நைட்டு 3 மணிக்கு பேப்பரில் எல்லாம் வந்துடுது. அப்புறம் அவங்க பார்த்துட்டு வந்துட்டாங்க. அவங்க வந்து எதுக்காகலாம் தேடிட்டு இருக்கீங்க வாங்கன்னு கூட்டிகிட்டு போய் அங்கே எல்லா இடத்துலையும் எல்லா வேணுங்கிற சாமான்லாம் வாங்கிட்டு வந்து அடுத்த ஃப்ளைட்டு சொன்னாங்க. அடுத்த ஃப்ளைட்டு மறுநாளைக்கு ஃப்ளைட்டில் அதுலேருந்து அந்த ஃப்ளைட்டில் அடுத்து தொடர்ந்து பயணம் பண்ண நான் மட்டும்தான். அவங்க பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. அதுக்காக எனக்கு நியூயார்க்கில் வந்து இறங்கினதும் அங்கே அந்த அமெரிக்கன் ஏர்லைன்ஸ் சார்பாக மாலையெல்லாம் போட்டு வட்சாலை கூப்பிட்டு உபச்சாரம் பண்ணி நீங்கள் எந்த ஊருக்கு போகணுன்னாங்க. அப்புறம் ஹியூஸ்டனுக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம். அப்புறம் அடுத்த ஃப்ளைட்டை அவங்க ஏற்றி விட்டாங்க. இது எல்லாமே மீனாட்சியுடைய திருவுருள் இல்லைன்னா இது நடந்திருக்காது. சின்ன விஷயம் இல்லை. 10 பேராக சேர்ந்து அடுத்தவங்க ஏற்பாடு பண்ணுறாங்க. எப்போ எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சும் போகிறாங்க. இவ்வளவு இருந்தும் மீனாட்சி வந்து அருள் பண்ணி என்ன அங்கே கொண்டு விட்டாங்க. விட்டதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம செஞ்சிட்ருக்கோம். இன்றைக்கி வரைக்கும் மீனாட்சியுடைய அருள் இல்லாமல் ஒன்றுமே கிடையாது. எல்லாத்துமே இதுதான் இருக்குது. எல்லாமே திருவிழா அம்பாள் மனசெல்லாம் பூராவும் நினச்சி இருந்துட்டா எந்த விதமான இதோட. காளிதாசன் வந்து 3 ஸ்லோகம் இதாக சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அம்பாளுடைய உயர்வு. ஐ ஆனந்தவல்லி அமிர்த கரதலி ஆதிசக்தி பராயி மாயா மாயாஸ்வரூபி ஸ்பட்டிக மணிமயி மதங்கி ஷடங்கி ஞானி ஞானஸ்வரூபி நளின பரிமளி நாத ஓங்கார ரூபி யோகி யோகாசனஸ்த புவன வசிகரி சௌந்தரி ஐம் நமஸ்தே. ஐம் ஹ்ரீம் ஸ்ரீம் அப்படிங்கிறது காளிதாசன். ஐம் ஹ்ரீம் ஸ்ரீ வராப்புல இந்த ஸ்லோகம் ஐம். அடுத்தாப்புல மாலா மந்திரே கடாட்சி மம ஹிருதய சகி மத்தபாவ பிரச்சண்டி வியாழி யஜ்ஞோபவீதி விகட கட்டிதடி வீரதந்திரி பவானி பாலே பாலேந்துமௌலே மத கஜ புஜ ஹஸ்தாபிஷிக்தி சுதந்திரி காளி தும் காலரூபி கக கலனகிரி காரணி க்ளீம் நமஸ்தே. ஐம் இது க்ளீம். அப்புறம் அடுத்தது மூலாதாரே மகிம்னி ஹுதவக நயனி மூலம் திரிநேத்ரி ஆரா கேயூரவல்லி அமிர்த கரதலி அம்பிகாயா சிவாய வேதே வேதாந்தரூபி விதத கனதடி வீரதந்திரி பவானி கௌரி சம்சாரயோனி சகல சுபகிரி தேத்து ஸ்ரீ சௌ நமஸ்தே. ஐம் க்ளீம் சௌ. இது கடைசியாக வச்சு காளிதாசன் செய்கிறது. அதுக்கப்புறம் மொத்தமாக பாலைன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். ஐம் ஹ்ரீம் ஸ்ரீம் சர்வமந்திரே மம வர சுபகரி அங்கனாச்சிஷ்டிதாய க்ளீம் ஹ்ரீம் ஸ்ரீம் बीजमुख्यैः दिनकरकिरणैः ज्योतिरूपे शिवाख्ये हरां ह्रीं ह्रूं हैमवर्णे हिमकरकिरण वासवानिन्दु चूडे क्षां शीं शूं शौमवासे सकलसुभगरि शक्तिबाले नमस्ते. பாலின்னு சொல்லிட்டு காளிதாசன் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. பராசக்தியை பற்றியும் ஒரு ஸ்லோகம் அவருடைய இதில் இருக்கு. ஆரம்பம் வர மாட்டேங்க. பராசக்தி ஒரு ஸ்லோகம் இருக்கு. बाली बन भूली मत कर सुनती काली तुम काल रूप पीठी नमस्ते. The beginning is that ஞாபகம் பண்ணிக்குது. Berlin. மாணிக்கவீணாம் உபலாலயந்தீம் மதாலசாம் மஞ்சுளவக்விலாசாம் மகேந்திரநீலத் द्युतिकोमलाङ्गीं मातङ्गकन्यां मनसा स्मरामि चतुर्भुजे चन्द्रकलावदंसे कुचोन्नते कुङ्कुमरागशोणे पुण्ड्रेक्षुपाशाङ्कुश पुष्पबाणहस्ते नमस्ते जगदेकमातः माता मरकतश्यामा मातंगी मधुशालिनी कुर्यात् कटाक्षं कल्याणी कदम्बवनवासिनी जय मातंगतनये जय नीलोत्पलद्युतये जय संगीतरसिके जय लीलास्वप्रिये जय जननी सुधा समुद्रान्तगर्दन्मणिद्वीप सम्प्रूढबिल्वाटवी मध्य कल्पद्रुमा कल्पकादम्बकान्तार वासप्रिये कृत्तिवासप्रिये साधरारब्ध संगीत संभावना संभ्रमाल्लोल नीपस्रगापत्त चूड़ीसना तत्रिगे सानुमत्पुत्रिगे शेखरीभूत सीतां सुरेख मयूकाबली नद्द सुस्निग्ध नीलालकश्रेणी सिंगारते लोकसंभाविते कामलीलाधनुस्सन्नि बभ्रूलता पुष्प संदोह संदेह कृण्णासिक मौत्कैकस्तोणि शोभाजित स्वर्णभूपृत्तले चन्द्रिका शीतले विकसितर्वसंसकाताम्र चन्द्रोदयोद्वेल लावण्यदुग्धार्णवा उद्भवत्कुम्भु बिम्बोगर्कन्दरे मन्दरे बन्धुरच्छन्न वीरादिभूषा समुद्योतमानानवद्याङ्ग शोभे शुभे तत्र केयूररश्मिच्चटा पल्लवप्रोल्लसद्धोर्लता राजिते विश्वसिंहमण्डलव्याप्तमाणिक्यतेजस् स्फुरत् कङ्कणालङ्कटे साधुभित्सत्रिवेत् वासरारम्भवेलासमजृम्भ मौना अरविन्दप्रतिद्वन्द्वपाणिद्वये सन्ततोऽद्यद्वये अद्वये सुरुचिरनवरत्नपीठस्थिते सुस्थिते शङ्खपद्मद्वयोपाश्रिते आश्रिते देवी दुर्गावृक्षेत्रपालैर्युते मत्तमातङ्गकन्यासमूहान्विते भैरवैरष्टभिर्वेष्टिते देवी वामादिभिः सत्यष्टका समृते पञ्चपाणेन नृत्यात् सम्भाविते पीतशक्त्यावतन्तेन चादन्तिते भक्तिभाजां परं सेयसे छन्दसां मोचसे भ्राजते योगिनां मानसे ध्यायसे गीतविद्याविनोदात् शिष्टेन किष्टेन सम्पूज्यते भक्तिमच्चेतसा व्यससा स्तूयसे विश्वहृद्येन गद्येन पद्येन वाद्येन विद्याधरेर्गीयते किम्रसिन्धेद्वपश्यामलं कोमलं चारुचन्द्रार्धचूटान्वितं ध्याय तस्य लीला सरोवारी तस्य केलीवनं नन्दनं तस्य भद्रासनं भूतलं तस्य कीर्तिदेवता किङ्करी तस्य वाचाकरी श्री स्वयं सर्वयन्त्रात्मिके सर्वतन्त्रात्मिके सर्वमुद्रात्मिके सर्ववर्णात्मिके सर्वरूपे स्वरूपे हे जगन्मातृके पाहिमां 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 देवी तुभ्यं नमो देवी तुभ्यं नमो देवी तुभ्यं नमो नमः महादेवी नारायण कुजाञ्चित पञ्चकां कुटिलकुन्तलालङ्कृतां कुशेशे निवेशिनीं कुटिलचित्तविद्वेषिणीं मदालसगतिप्रियां मनसि जारि राज्यश्रियं मतङ्गकुलकन्यकां मधुरभाषीम् आश्रये कुन्तमुकुलग्रदिन्तां कुङ्कुमपङ्केनृत्तकुजभाराम् आनीलनीलदेगाम् अम्बाम् अखिलाण्डनायकीं वन्दे ओङ्कारपञ्चरसुखीम् उपनिषदुद्यानकेलीकलकण्ठीम् आगमविपिनमयूरीम् आर्याम् अन्तर्विभावे गौरीं दयमानदीर्घनेनां देशिकरूपेण दर्शिताद्भुतयां वामकुचनिहितवीणां वरदां सङ्गीतभातकां वन्दे श्यामतरुसौकुमार्यां सौन्दर्यानन्दसम्पदुन्मेषां तरुणकरुणापूरां मदजलकल्लोलमातृकां वन्दे नखमुखमुखरितवीणा नादरसस्वादरमणोल्लासां मुखमुम्बमोदयतु मां मुग्धाताडङ्गमुग्धसेन्दे सरिगमपतनिसतां तां वीणासङ्कलान्तकान्तहस्तां तां सशान्तां मृदुलस्वान्तां कुचबलदां तां नमामि शिवकान्ताम् आबुट्टुतटघटितचूळि ताड्यताळी पलासताडङ्गां वीणावादनलेस कंपितशिरसा नमामि मातङ्गीं मणिभङ्गमेचगङ्गीं मातङ्गीं नवमि सिद्धमातङ्गीं यौवनमनसारिङ्गीं सङ्गीताम्बोरुगानु भवद्भृङ्गीं वीणारवानुशृङ्गं विकचमुखामोदमाधुर्यभृङ्गं करुणापूर्वतरङ्गं कलये मातङ्गकन्यकाभाङ्गं मेचकमासेचकं दृष्टान्तमध्यभागन्ते मातस्वरूपमनसं मङ्गलसङ्गीतसौरभवन्ति नवरत्नमाल्यमेतद्रचितं मातङ्गकन्यकाभरणं यः पठति भक्तियुक्तः स भवेद्भागीश्वरीं साक्षात् ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी चैव वाराही वैष्णवी तथा कौमारी चैव चेन्द्राणि चामुण्डा सप्तमात्रा दिस् इस् शङ्कराचार्य विरचित स्तोत्र
Now you believe what doctor said, right? His memory power is at 99 years is like so much of memory power. Yes.
You'll be here next year. He'll be almost 100 years old.
100 years.
And see the power of his word and see the memory. He remembers the day of the accident 20 years ago. Phenomenal. That's Saraswati's gift. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. You'll stand and you'll meditate for hours. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you.
Parastive, Parameshti Mahamaye, Parabrahma Swarupani, Bhakteshta Varade Devi, Parasikti Namoste. Parameshti Mahamaye, Parabrahma Swarupani, Bhakteshta Varade Devi, Parasikti Namoste. Parameshti Mahamaye, Parabrahma Swarupani, all are will tell. Parameshti Mahamaye, Parabrahma Swarupani, Bhakteshta Varade Devi, Parasikti Namostute.
Thanks. I just wanted you to listen to him. Almost 100 years old, and with that memory and with that knowledge, he knows so much slokas. I can't even begin to explain. I've known him for 40 years, I think now, in the Meenakshi temple. And he was wonderful. He used to take good care of me when I go to Meenakshi temple. Give me the best seat and best homas, everything. And nobody does homas like he does. So we're all very blessed to have him here. That's the gift of mother to you. It's between you and her. உட்காருங்களா? Okay. என்னப்பா?
Namaskaram, devotees. I hope everybody understood what Mama was describing about how he made his yatra all the way from India to US for us. And he was also narrating the accident what happened. Right? It's not accident, it is opportunity. What Meenakshi has given. How Meenakshi brought Mama to US for us to do this Kumbhabishekam for us. Let's give a big round of applause for Mama. Mama did not mention one part of it. He was talking about that he was seated in the 21 seat number, and then somebody requested to move him into seat number 7, and when the accident happened, right, it got into 3 parts, right? So between the 7 and just before 21, where Mama was seated, that's where the split happened, right? And everybody was rescued, and they are all put in a hotel. And when they asked, right, what do you need? Everybody said, I need that food, this food, right? What Mama might have asked? Can you guess? He asked for milk. You know why he asked for the milk? For every day morning he does the puja, right? For that he need milk. That's what he asked for. He did not ask for bread. He did not ask for fruits. He did not ask for the lavish food. He just asked for the milk to do the Atma Puja. So let's give one more time big round of applause.
Thank you. Guna is our wonderful devotee, has been with us from the beginning. Okay, now let me take you back. Why did we do this renovation? It happened in 2015. Mother said, this is Asuric time, this is Kali Yuga. Most likely the world would not survive by the time it ends. But I won't let that happen because my devotees are still alive. So I would protect you all, but you build me a tower. That is Rajagopuram. 250 deities. She specified, I want my devotees to know them, interact with them, listen to them. Because they will give lots of wisdom to them, which humans cannot give. So that's my gift to the world. So she is the queen of the world. And we are very blessed to have that temple. So 2015, when she came and said that to me, by that time it's almost 25 years. And I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me. You got a beautiful temple. What is there to add any? Then she said, no, there are many Asuric elements against the world, and they want to harm the world, cause misery, and I want to protect the world. So you build me a house. He gave me a house, give me this element. Many mantras she gave, and many prayogams. You know what prayogam is? Prayogam is different than yoga, and she gave me the secret of prayogam. In yoga, you go into deep meditation, Turiya state, and then you communicate, non-humans. But prayoga, you work for her. You're an employee, and she tells you, I need this, 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 and interact with her. That's much higher state than yoga. Yoga, I just listen. Prayoga, you're a worker. You communicate. And she said many, many things. I want the world to have, and protect my children, and give them the wisdom which they need, which I will give it to them. And that's how we built this temple with this Rajayogaram. 250 deities she wanted, and they're all there. When I'm looking there, I can see them. And they communicate. They're very communicative. When I say communicate, They interact with you. You just have to listen and hear. And they give wonderful, wonderful truths. Many truths which are mystical, totally mystical, and they give it to you. And they give it to you because you earned it. Nothing is given to you. You earned everything. So you're all special people, and she knows you, and she wanted to communicate with you. So she came. And then now you see what she has given us. We build temples to divine. Divine doesn't build temples for us because we are very, very insignificant. But here, she built the temple for us, which is the highest state. When a divine builds a temple for you, it's customized for you. And she has given. That tells me two things. One, you are dear to her. Two, she knows you. You just have to listen to her. And she'll give you all the boons which you can't even imagine. And the biggest boon she has given is this temple. Look how magnificent it looks. And all the deities, look at the deities she has given us. Very specific deities because we need them. She knows what we need. So she can give it to you whatever she wants. No, she'll give it to you what you need. That's the difference. The divine can give you what you want, but she'll give you what she thinks you need. Here, it's what you need, and she'll give you that customized. Many, many miraculous things have happened. I don't have the time to go through all of it, but many of them are very, very wonderful, touching. And then I say, our journey, we're all journeying. We're all journeying, different level, different states. You may be 1,000 miles ahead of me, or I may be 1,000 miles ahead of you. When I say miles, it's much more than miles. It could be 100,000 miles or whatever. Each second to them is eternity for us. And she said, call me eternal mother. I'm always there. I never had a birth, or I will never have a death. I'm eternal. So she even gave me the name. That's Eternal Mother Temple. I wouldn't have thought of it, because that's very profound. Eternal Mother Temple. So you're all special, and she came and gave us this. And then when Kali Yuga started, 2015, around that time, she said, bring me some angels, devatas, who are very close to human, and they will protect the earth. So she's a protective deity. Varayambiga, she asked us, do a homa for me, connected to new moon. And we do them every new moon, we do that homa, and that's very protective. Look at how we survived. Logically, we could not have survived. The world could not have survived with the mess we are in. One small mistake, one misunderstanding, we are talking about billion people, not 100,000, 500,000, or 10 million, like we used to have wars. Not anymore. These are all joystick wars. They sit there in Washington and push the button. Result is million people dying, 10 million people dying, 100 million people dying. Unbelievable horror. But nothing happened. She's protected us this long, and she will protect us, continue to protect us. In return, what all she wants from us? What does she want from us? Affection, love, reverence. That's all. She doesn't ask for anything. She doesn't ask for anything. Just our affection, our reverence, our understanding. That's all she needs. So I do small things, and in return, she gives special trips to me. Every year she sends me to Himalayas or some holy place, Rameshwaram, and she says, do this prayogam and do this yatra. Every year she sends me to yatra. This year I just came back from Himalayas. Many, many strange things happen. This year she said, come to Himalayas and see me as a deity there, whom you don't know. And she happens to be an Islamic deity. Her name is Ojali Mata. More than 1 million people visit her every year and get her blessing. And many Muslims come to Ojali Mata because they get relief from whatever problem they have. So they all love her. So this time, that was my yatra. on your behalf. So you all went there. You don't know it because I don't tell you those things. It's very personal. So this time, this place happens to be in Balochistan. In Balochistan. Hojli Mata, they call her. Hojli Mata. For 2,000, 3,000 years. Long ago she was built. Before Islam started. Islam did not exist that long ago. And many Muslims will come. But they happen to be Siddhas. And they will come. They are Hindus, but they are Muslims. Hindu ideas, Hindu concepts, I call them Sufis. Most of them are Sufis. And they come and worship her and get a blessing. So this is my travel this year. I just got back 4 or 5 months ago. Said, come and see me and do this prayogam for your devotees here. Because they're dear to me and many of them have problems. And I want to touch them and do what they need. So you do this prayogam and come to me. So I found out Balochistan, I heard of Balochistan. I know it's in Pakistan. It's a part of Pakistan. They control it. So I called my friends in Delhi and they said, yes, we'll get you the visa and you can go. So I went to this cricketer from Khan or something. He's a very famous cricketer. My friend knew him, so I called him up. He said, doctor, don't worry. Everything is quiet there. And I was worried about the terrorists. The first thought comes to me when you talk about Balochistan, Afghanistan. So I went there and I went to Dhaka. Dhaka, you have to go to Dhaka. From there you have to go to that city where this temple, which is probably 2,000 years old, it is there, ancient temple. And the deity is Hojli Mata. She is a deity. She was an Islamic deity. But there's no religion. It was long before Islam was ever heard of. She has been blessing all of us, blessing you. Can you imagine you are being blessed by an Islamic deity? You are. And she knows you. She said, you come to me. So I go to Dhaka. I was sitting in the airport. The flight was delayed by half an hour. So I was complaining to my wife because I had to go back to Chennai. I'm from Chennai. Then the news flash comes. Bombing in Balochistan. This temple was bombed. If I had gone there on time, I would have been the victim there. Luckily, she protected me. She protected me and saved me this visit too. She said, you don't have to come. I'll come to you. I'm with everyone. So you're done, you tried what I wanted to do, and I'll do what I need to do. You don't have to come. So I didn't go. Canceled the trip, went back to Chennai. Then I was thinking, these highest energies, what do they gain by even knowing us? I feel guilty even calling them when I do the prayogam. I actually invite them. They come into this impure mind, impure body. How hard it should be for them. So I feel guilty when I do the prayogam. I don't deserve this. But I take it. If she wants to give it, who am I to argue with them? So this is a story about 4 months ago, February 22nd. It was in all the newspapers in India and Pakistan. So, but apparently I really would like to build the temple. Small temple, I will do that. But that fellow president said, doctor, don't get involved. These are all very dangerous situations. Don't be known. Be unknown like you are now. That's the safest state to be in, and I'm unknown. And I want to be unknown, except her. She should know me. That's a privilege, that's a blessing, and I take it with humility. And that helps me to do things for you, which you don't even know. None of you know all this, but this all happened behind your mind, your thought, your consciousness. So she's very kind, very generous, very dear to all of you. And you don't even know them, know her name. But she happens to be, I can't even call her Islamic deity, because there was no Islam. At the time this temple was built, 2,000 years ago, there was no Islam. She is divine, that's all you have to know. And for a divine to know you, and to be so personal, to tell me, do the prayogam, do this puja for them. how loving she must be. She doesn't even know you. She doesn't even know we exist. But that love is so intense, she wants to do something. So she tells me, you do this for them. And I tried. I didn't do it, but I tried. That's all she needs. Your thought, your mind, your emotion, she should be aware of it. And as I said, we are very blessed. And then she gives, in return, she gives us wonderful temple. How magnificent it is. Look at the deity she has given us. And anybody can build. If you have $10 billion, you can build a temple. 10 billion, it will take that much to do all of it. But it's not the money. It's the thought. Who do you worship? How do you worship? What do you worship? That information no human would know. Only divine can know. So the divine knows you, and he tells me to do this prayogam for them, for my children. How dear she must feel towards you. What a wonderful gift she has given us. Then she said, call me Eternal Mother. About 50 years ago, when I got involved in spirituality, you know the one called Nadi, Bhoo Samhita, Bhrigu Samhita? We call them Nadi. And there it came. I saw that reader, who some of you know. He was here about 20 years ago. He passed away now. His name was A.N.K. Swami. He was a Bhrigu reader. And when I went to him, because I was studying what is Bhrigu, how would somebody lived 5,000 years know me and know about me and leave the record for me to know. So I went to him and he said, I am Parashakti. You will, 50 years ago, you will build my house. But you won't call me Mother Meenakshi. That was Meenakshi. I was going to Meenakshi. You'll call me Adi Parashakti. So she is Adi. Adi means primordial. She always existed. And she exists now. And she knows you. What a privilege that is, to be known to the primordial deity. So she said, you'll call me Mother Meenakshi, Adi Parashakti. So the founder of this temple is Mother Meenakshi. She only gave the information. For you to enjoy and be able to see this temple and come to the temple and go through all these experiences. That was Mother Meenakshi. So I always think in my mind, you are my deity, even though this is Parashakti, but you are Mother Meenakshi. He gave me the information, he told me to do it, and all these things happen now, 50 years after. But for them, meaning that energy, primordial energy, 50 years is nothing. It's like a 1 second. 1,000 years is 1 second. Million years is probably 10 seconds, because time doesn't have any meaning to them. Every second is eternity. And she gave me all the information, what you would call me, who I am, and who are these people, who I would bless. She's saying she would bless you, and she has blessed you. And she'll give you knowledge, experience, all that, which is miraculous. And you are the recipient of that, of this great kindness. And to be a recipient of this grace and kindness is a wonderful, because you have done, and you have earned it, by the way. Nothing is given to you. You earned it, you asked her to be your mother and help you in your journey. We are all journeying. In your journey, she came and helped you. How she came and helped you? She gave me the information to build this house of hers, through which she will touch you. So you are special, you are touched by divine. And that's Mother Meenakshi or Adi Parashakti, whatever you want to call. But she's primordial. So this is a little story I told you. But many, many things happen. Each year when I go, she would tell me, do a prayogam for you, do travel. She called the yatras. In ancient days, people couldn't travel 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles. So they'll choose one person who is wise, who is nice, who would take the responsibility of going to the place and do the prayogam. That was a privilege given to me. See, without you, I would not have any of the experience. I would be a normal man, maybe a lucky man, maybe a blessed man, whatever you want to call it. But because of you, your existence makes me go through this experience. So I owe you that, even though you don't even know any of it. You don't even know I owe you anything. I owe you because of you, this experience I had a chance to get. So you are all special people, and we are all special people to be involved in a travel like this, which doesn't exist. Normal people don't go through this. They go through the whole life. Just so I look at some people, very rich, very handsome, have a good life. They live 100 years, whatever time, and they die. Then I look at them and say, God, what have they accomplished? Nothing. This life is a waste. Even though nobody would believe me, how rich they are, how handsome they are, what lucky people. So the way we understand and the way they understand is different. A good life, what anybody would call, to them may be a bad life because you never had a chance to evolve. Everything is evolution. Evolve. Pam, where's Pam? She points out to me, love and evolve is connected. Loving and evolving. So fundamental force for Kali Yuga, this Yuga, is love. Affection, love. But deadly age, what I say will happen. But I hope it doesn't happen in our lifetime. Maybe it will happen 1,000 years from now. But it will happen. That's the nature of life. Life has to evolve. And a lower form gives its life to a higher form. But ultimately, all this illusory meaning, they really don't exist the way we understand. I just gave an example. A nice life to a person may not be the nicest life. A very painful, hard life may be the best for that person because that taught many things to that person. Ultimately, what is important is the soul. Mind, body, intellect is gone. It's temporary, illusory. It doesn't even exist the way we understand. So ultimately, evolution is the ultimate aim. And we're all traveling. A higher form, a luckier form, does what it can. So the experience I had in Balochistan was a near fatal experience, but I consider that as a gift. Because of you, I was given a chance. Luckily, she took care of it. She made them do the explosion before I could even go there. Yeah, she would have known it. This poor soul is traveling all the way there and all. I should protect him, and he's my devotee. You are all her devotee. So I learned a lot from this Bhoo. I know many of you, husband and wife. They're really not husband and wife, brother and sister, in the past lives. Now this life, they're husband and wife. And the fight between themselves. I see all this asinine things, but life is like that. It's not real, but it has a purpose. The purpose is the evolution. You have to grow up. So people say, grow up. We are all growing up. And we should use this productively. And the most productive thing is something you do for other person. That's a fundamental thing. Pam, my wife, every day she loves animals. She picks up animals. But she has to do something good in a day before she goes to sleep. That's the aim. That probably is a good aim. Do something to somebody else, not your relatives, not your family, no, somebody unknown, not even human. It may be a dog or a cat. So, but there's a life form. So to us, any life form is divine. We look at every life form as divine. That's the beauty of Hinduism. I'm not prejudiced because I'm a Hindu. I'm really not a Hindu. Hindu means all this hypothesis, if you believe in it, you're a Hindu. Hinduism is very, very liberal. There's no religion like Hinduism. It accepts everything. There is no sin. Can you imagine? How can you have religion with no sin? But the sin is paid back. The fate will make you go through some experience. In the process, the sin will be taken care of. So Hinduism is a beautiful religion that way, and it never dislikes, never hurts, no violence. It's a purely a non-violent religion, wonderful religion. But is it a religion? No, it's a concept. And we are blessed to be Hindus. In the process, she teaches so much to us. She's given a wonderful temple, and she's given us all the information. She's given a lot more information than what I share with you. These are all beautiful information, some of them very horrible information. But life is like that. We have good and bad. No, do no harm to anyone, not necessarily human, not necessarily your family. Any life form is divine. It's obviously came from that. Otherwise, how can anything exist without her? We call her mother. It's not mother. It could be father, it could be cousin, whatever. It's a life form, came first and then created this drama. And we are the actors. And if a story is nice, we are lucky. We are given nice things, happiness, peace. Ultimately, it goes back to love and affection. Do something to somebody who you're not attached to. Maybe some family, a friend, without any expectation. You do a nice act. And that act itself gives you lots of peace and happiness. That just simple act, that itself is a reward, enough. But you get a lot more. Nice life in the future. So the reincarnation concept is most beautiful concept. It's very logical, and it's very factual. What you sow, you reap. Do nice things, you get nice life. Nice life doesn't necessarily mean rich life. Rich in experience, not necessarily money. But money will be part of it too. So our concept is very basic, very pure, very beautiful, very non-violent, and very productive. And it teaches, and we go through that as experience. In our temple, we give many lectures, many talks. We share any information we have, she gives. We share it with our devotees. And our devotees are very smart, very intelligent. They know a lot. Because she gives all the information. There's 520 deities there. Each one is very, very special. And about them, their life, all that, they teach us. Actually, my son is here. He wants to say, Ganesh, are you here? He wants to share with you some experience with some characters in Ramayana, I think. Jaya and Vijaya. You know Jaya and Vijaya? They're gatekeepers. And the story goes back a long time. Who are they? Why they were here? What the purpose? They're all beautiful concepts. And he wanted to share with you some ideas, but I don't see him. One of these days he'll share with you who is Jaya and who is Vijaya, what is their part with us. So, and as I said, she has given a wonderful experience. Nothing like this exists. And you cannot build temples without knowing the fundamentals. And building a temple is an art. There's one fellow there, Vikram is his name. He's standing there. I know what he was before. He's a Hanuman worshipper. So Hanuman is a deity, which I knew before I even met him this time. So when I wanted to build this, I needed money. And I had money, but I had some pitfalls, I lost them. So I had to go and apply for a loan to many banks. He walks in. I know him, but not that closely. He said, Doctor, I would give it collateral. So you borrow, and I'll provide the collateral. So he's a very smart businessman. He has assets. I needed $5 million, I think. We spent close to $12 million in this house. But that's small compared to what in return we got. We got tremendous grace. And this banker who he brought, he said, Doctor, he has assets and he wants to collateralize. I said, fine. So I told him, I said, are you sure you want to do that? Because if I fail to pay back, which is a lot of money, you lose it. I don't think he even understood what I was telling him. He said, no, doctor, you need it It's for the public, it's for the, our devotees. I will do that. So I don't think he even understand the impact of that. If I fail, he would lose it. And he works hard for his money. Nothing is given to us. We work hard. And luckily he had that asset and he collateralized it and we are paying back now. Are we current? We are current. So far we are lucky. We are able to pay back. I think we are paying 40,000 or 50,000 a month payment. But we'll pay it off. This is nothing. She will give anything we want. We know that. And I said it's collateral, but still it's his property. If I default, he has lost it. So he didn't even think of it. So that is what she likes. Something, you don't expect anything from divine. What do you expect from the divine? She can give you anything you want. Anything exists in the world, she can give it to you. So she is very kind to him, and he's also a wonderful deity, wonderful worker. He's an office bearer in our company. And I made him a president of this corporation because he is most important. If he has not done that, I'll be running from bank to bank. I would have gotten it, but I would have struggled. So he cut down my struggle. And we got it, and we built it. And building is anybody, if somebody gives you $1 billion, you'll build anything you want. But that is not the way it works. Divine has to want it certain way, and she has to give you the information, all the secrets, all the mystical information, who the deity she wants, where she wants. So if you look at that Rajagopuram, one of a kind in the world, doesn't exist any other place. Every little detail she gave, and she taught us how to do prana pratishtha. Prana pratishtha means you go into Turiya state and you work for mother, and she'll give you the detail, what all she wants in that place. And each place has, I can see the tower from here, and each place is very unique. The information is very, very precise. Humans cannot know that. Only a divine can give you the information. If you are dear to her, if you had done nice things in your life in the past, not one life, many, many lives, one life won't bring her to you this close. Okay, we are of no consequence to her. Many lives, you appeal to her, please let me come back to you. That's all I want. I came from you, I want to come back to you. So make me wise, make me nice, of course make me rich and happy, and all this goes along with that. And she will grant you. So you can assume, take it for granted, you earned it. What you did, I don't know. Only you would know that. But you must have done nice things, pure things. And in return, she grants you this experience. And this experience is divine. One experience is worth billions of dollars. You can't get it. She has to want it. You have to earn it. Sometime you go through 100 lifetimes of experiences, suffering, whatever, to have this experience. And obviously you have got it because you are here, and this is real. And she has given you what a gift. And she has directed me for your sake, not for my sake. So we are all very blessed. You are all very blessed. And you'll have wonderful travel. Enjoy it, experience it. Be kind, be nice. Be dear to divine. Thank you.
Thank you, doctors, for the nice, wonderful information. Thank you. And we are waiting for the Yagasala program to be over. வந்து முடிச்சிங்களா? புண்ணது எங்க? யாகசாலைக்கா? Okay. So we will do the Pushpa Divasam and Saina Divasam.